Hey everyone, Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the first episode of Munou na Nana. And yeah, this show I am reacting to because a supporter at a high enough reward tier to do so has requested it. And the show itself I do not know too much about. I try to go in as blind as I can, as a general rule. Now, I do kind of have to explain my reaction format before I get into it. I do not show the anime footage itself on YouTube because of potential copyright issues. I show you subtitles from the show and a timer so you can get your own copy of the show and get it all synced up and we'll watch together. But Alternatively, you can go to my Patreon where you can actually get the picture-in-picture version where the anime will be up there in the corner. That's another option as well. But before I get into it, I do kind of want to talk about the title itself a little bit. Like, yeah, Munou na Nana. It's just an interesting thing you can do in Japanese. Like, there's always a character named Nana in the show, right? But there's three Nas. The middle character, the first Na, is not part of the name Nana. It is just a grammatical thing because Munou is a Na adjective, so it goes in between the adjective and the thing it's describing. But all three of the Nas are the same color, so maybe at first glance you think it's all one big word, but you know it's not one big word because the final two Nas are in katakana, where the first Na is in hiragana. So I just want to talk about that because it's a very fun little kind of wordplay sort of thing you can do in Japanese, which might go over the head of people that, are not the target audience of the show, non-Japanese people, so. But I thought it was cool, so I wanted to talk about it real quick. But like I said, I'm going into this very blind, so I don't really know what to expect. But, I do know when I read the whole Talentless Nana thing, my first thought was Zero Louise from, Zero no Sakaima, because she was also talentless, I think. Like, she wasn't very skilled, but then they learned the true nature of her abilities and all that. I don't know if that's going to be similar to what we get here, or if she really just sucks. I don't know. But let's jump into it and find out. So, yeah. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, are we on an island? Oh, damn, that escalated real quick. Okay. Yeah, if we're playing a killing game, then being talentless would really suck. I'm not gonna lie. Had a dual audio version, I actually had the English on. Had to fix that real quick. That really threw me off. Okay, are we talking like superpowers, I guess? I'm reading manga, fine way to spend your class time. Almost giving me My Hero Academia vibes. Okay, a lot of My Hero Academia vibes, good god. In fact, it's gotta be intentional. Okay. I don't think he does. A song of ice and fire, you might say. He's like, why am I even here? I don't like any of these people. I looked at like glance at the character page. I thought the Nana in the title was like the pink-haired female-looking character. That does sound unfortunate. It's my first time hearing it, okay? Oh, is this gonna be a pink-haired girl? Wait, no. I definitely saw a pink-haired girl on that character list. But... I'm going to assume he's also elite. Maybe not want to do that. Might not want to piss him off. Oh, wait, wow, it really is hush hush. Oh, okay. They just faked me out. Okay. Now she's here. Hiragi Nana. Very cute. Is she just gonna say her talent? Oh, okay. No wonder she knew that's what they wanted to know. I mean, you wouldn't really need to if you can read minds, could you? I feel like that would be less necessary. Because if anything, yeah, reading their atmosphere, reading the room is a substitute for being able to read minds. Also, I think that's Zenitsu's voice actor. Is it that obvious? Yeah, getting called out on day one. What do you mean by that? Yeah, if people just, say mean things to me, destroy my stuff, I wouldn't call that bullying. Yeah, the quirkless you loser. Okay. Definitely getting some Deco vibes from him, like even more than I did before. Guy's got a big hand, Jesus. Wow. She would be a hard one to deal with, wouldn't she? That girl is so close to laughing. But he's already been rejected. Yeah, I'm also curious about that. We just cannot do that in there. Would you go on a date with me? I would be okay with that. Some things can't be repressed. Yes, but annoying for everybody else. Oh, okay, that's a lot more than I expected. Definitely, yeah, I guess would be characteristic of an elite class. Are you implying that's you? Squeak. Excellent subtitles. I keep expecting a female voice to come out of that body, and it never does. Yeah, have you ever even seen a Titan? I mean, whatever those things are. Rapunzel. What an excellent suggestion. Well, the edgelord just walked away. I can't believe he just makes a suggestion, then just pieces out. Well, good luck, man. I'm not sure how skilled of a fighter you are, but... A little bit harsh. And that's where that came from. Almost reminds me of Sam being sent to the wall in Game of Thrones. Like, you suck, go try to make something out of yourself, away from me. Oh, don't be that way. You gotta at least try. Come on. Because she likes you. Because you can't read her mind, it's only the other way around. Ooh, okay, right, we do have legit food. That must be nice. Double nice. How did you know? A fair point. It's a nice watch. So yeah, is it just like a surface level thing, or? Okay. But I have no ability. Yeah, I definitely would not ride a busy train if I had that ability. Got a little bit of... Okay, this is actually almost borderline dramatic location, like you might see at the ending of a drama, you know. Somebody almost or does fall off. So now I'm a little bit nervous. Damn, that would... Yeah, okay. Yeah, but I want to know more about this enemy. Yeah, okay. I told you I was concerned about that damn cliff. Didn't even really see anything, just... It's like a POV shot from... whatever attacked. Okay, are we implying that he's an infiltrator? That almost seems too obvious. Oh, yeah, well, he actually rescued her. So that's why it was invisible, just... It wasn't like something jumped at her or something, just launched an attack, okay. I was glad she didn't fall. Glad she didn't fall. Yeah, I could definitely imagine what she just ran out of his mind right there. It's like, wow, this girl's actually this soft. Yeah, having superpowers will do that to you. It's a tall order. No, she is not. Not even remotely close. Think he's getting mad. Yes, this is why it's hard to make friends if you're a mind reader. Good example up and right here. Because he's a true hero. So yeah, that could have gone a bit better. She's done nothing wrong. She just talks to you, wants to be friends with you. Be supportive of you. It's a lot of tears. It's just mine. I'll get you a watch. Which we lost. Clearly this is a booty call. You know, she kind of looks like she would transform into a magical girl. Just gonna throw it out there. I think he'll show up. Let's punch each other. Okay. Let's see what we got. He draws first blood. Final fire. Yeah, but we were technically punching. Oh, was he? Oh, okay. The classic cold feet. You really don't want to go fight? Apparently he's not done yet. He's gonna kill the whole class. Oh yeah, a chance for him to be a real hero. Save Nana. And get killed in the process. Because there's no way he can block that. Unless he does have a secret power. Yeah, that looked like some kind of shielding ability. Yeah, you should have. But more importantly, what did you just do? Okay. I mean, that's pretty useful. Look on her face. So yeah, he does have something. Just very situational. They keep showing the watch. Should I be paying more attention to that? Just came in the last second to swoop up the title. Definitely true. I like how they sell the damage on the rope. That's good. That's a nice touch. I personally wouldn't come back here after she already almost fell off. But, you know, you do you. Yeah, couldn't he neutralize the mind reading? Okay. She seems awfully curious about this. Well, we're getting kind of close to the end. I wonder what kind of surprise they're going to end us off with. Because it came back to the cliff, so I assume something to happen again. Yeah, nothing lewd, you know. Although that's already pretty lewd, let's be honest. That's definitely good. Yeah, I just expect something to ruin this. A girl's hands are very soft and warm. Yeah, I was waiting for something. Okay. I thought she was trying to protect him from an attack. No, she just throwing him off the cliff. That's what I'm thinking now, so I guess she is pretty good. That really took a twist, took a turn. And that's why we came back to the cliff. Well, that's, I guess, not too hard to figure out. Yeah, I thought we were friends. So, are we trying to imply she can't actually read minds? She's just perceptive? Actually, I have chills right now. But why? I guess she's an infiltrator herself, but yeah, I think that's it. She's an enemy of humanity. Elaborate. Oh wow. Thank you. Probably. Oof. Is he just gonna die? I mean, yeah, I don't think there's no way he survives that. Over 1 million. Holy shit. I mean, I was kind of thinking she was over the top, nice and cutesy. That thought did come to my mind, but I didn't think that would just. I thought maybe it'd just be like she's not as nice as she pretends to be, you know. I didn't think it would be like a "I'm literally your enemy, I'm going to murder you" sort of thing. And she's clearly very prominent in the opening or ED, whichever one this is. Yeah, I remember her from the class. My talent is a mercilessness. That's a line. Box cutter. Broken sky. She almost reminds me of a sheep. Can't describe why. Back in time. Okay. I mean, that line did kind of imply time travel with the whole Commander kill count 1 million. Like, he obviously hasn't done these things yet, but anyway. But okay. That was the first episode of Munou Nana. Such an awkward title to say. But, man, where do I even start talking about this? Well, very early on, I noticed that there were very clear similarities to My Hero Academia, which I'm pretty sure was intentional. They were too abundant and clear to not be intentional similarities, right? Even with the whole quirklessness except talentlessness here, like it's very clear. Let's get that out of the way. But I was a little bit surprised at first because, like I said, on the character list thingy, which I took a slight glance at, I saw a pink-haired girl named Nana, like the only character I really saw. Then suddenly this one character is describing himself as being the, talentless Nana, because I guess he does also have Nana in his name, being like a Nano or something like that, So it got a little bit, I mean, it wasn't really the show that did that so much as the My Anime List page, I guess, but still a little bit of a misleading sort of thing there. And it's another misleading thing, they had a transfer student that I thought was going to be the pink-haired girl, but was not the pink-haired girl, but then it was the pink-haired girl. The show just likes to mess with me, that's the conclusion I've come to. But her name was Hiragi Nana, right? Very much comes across as a very kind, kind of airheaded, silly girl, right? And introduces herself to the class. I do want to, since I do have the shot here, we do see the what I guess is the enemy of humanity on the picture on the blackboard at 3 minutes 25 seconds, and that's definitely not humanoid at all. It just looks like some kind of almost. I mean, it's like an alien. Like, it looks like an alien. I'm not sure what the purple, almost tightly wound fur-like thing around it is. Very interesting. Because we haven't seen that in the show itself just yet. We just saw, well, Nana, who is apparently an enemy of humanity. So, yeah, so much I still don't know, but so much I want to learn. But yeah, just, where do I even begin with this? I mean, I already began, technically, but like I said, Nana really tried to bring herself into the classroom very, very quickly, set her sights on Nano, and had her sights on him for whatever reason. He even asked at some point, why are you following me around? Like, what do you want from me? But by the end of the episode, we as the audience, and I guess him as well, definitely know the reason. Because, yeah, he's like a real threat from her perspective, so she needed information on him, which was very slow going to get that. But she got it eventually, ironically. The information that she got that made her ready to kill him was using his powers in the context of saving her life. There's some beautiful irony for you right there. There is also Kyoya, who is very interesting as well. I mean, he was also pretty prominent, I think, in the ED OP that we saw, whichever one it is. You can never really tell in the first episode, because sometimes they will do the OP as the first episode's ED. But, yeah, he was there as well, very prominent as well as Nana. And, at first they're very much trying to fake us out, I think, with him being an enemy of humanity. But I think it's more likely that, like, let's say hypothetically that Nana came back in time to deal with, Nakajima and all that. He's like, she's the enemy of humanity, right? Maybe Kyoya came from the same time period, hunting her down to attack her, because during the research thing, he was looking at students, and Nana technically was on the list, so, trying to make it seem like he was trying to get information on the general students as an enemy, but it could very much be just going after, trying to get information on Nana, maybe he wasn't, I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I guess we'll see get more information on a lot of this stuff next episode. But he's obviously very important. In that attack we saw towards Nana, like, that had to have come from him. I can't imagine who anyone else it would have come from, especially because it did show him not too long after that happened. So that must have been just a one quick shot, hope it works, if it doesn't, oh well, kind of thing. I don't know. It was a very weird attack nonetheless. So yeah, because I assume it's him, but not like I really have much evidence for that. But if it's not him, I don't really know what the deal is, why it was just like one quick attack and no follow-up, just Nakajima helping her up, and that was that. I don't know. It was a bit odd, but something I hope makes more sense later on. But yeah, Kyoya definitely very important. I'm pretty sure on that. I don't know if Nakajima just died or not. Like, I don't think he seemed like he was in the ED at all, or OP. Like, I'm gonna go with it being OP. It looked like an OP. But yeah, I don't think we saw him much in there at all. Like, we definitely saw Nana and Kyoya, and obviously other miscellaneous characters, classmates. But like, I don't think we really saw him. So he probably is just dead. Honestly, I think he is. So that's pretty funny. Also, now that I think about it, she was the one that mentioned wanting to see the ocean and all that. And, you know, when I first heard that line, I imagined it's going to a normal beach and stuff like that, but clearly this island doesn't have a normal beach, I guess. It just has a cliff with rocks overlooking the ocean. So clearly she didn't want to go there because she likes the ocean. She wanted to go there because it's a good chance to just subtly kill somebody, right? So, you know. And we had the line before about, you guys are the real monsters. Because of all the powers you have. I don't remember exactly how she phrased it, but I wonder if I could find it. Yeah, no, you are the real enemies of humanity. Yeah, she has these red glowing eyes. So, yeah, you in particular have a high probability of becoming the enemy commander. Yeah, right about here. You monsters are capable of shooting fireballs, teleporting through space, and countless other things. So would pushing you off a cliff really kill you. So yeah, you know, she's making it seem like she doesn't have any kind of super special powers, right? And if that's the case, to kill him, she would have to do something physical, like pushing him off of a cliff or stabbing him. I mean, that could have worked. Just bring a knife, he probably could have stabbed him. He wouldn't have, you know, he wouldn't have saw it coming or defended against it probably. So that probably would have been fine too. But I guess just cliff pushing off is her killing method of choice. If that's the case, then, you know, fair enough. But yeah, when she first, you know, threw him off the cliff, my first thought really was, oh, whoever attacked Nana before, the first time he came to the cliff, is attacking Nakajima now. And Nana, you know, being more prepared this time because it happened once before, she's trying to defend him, you know, because, well, for one thing, he helped her when she was falling off the cliff, and also defended her against the fireball attack later. So, you know, her being the good girl she is, wanted to pay back the favor, you know, help him out. That was my first thought. But then, you know, at a certain point, it's like, I don't think she's saving him. I think she's just trying to kill him, you know, and that's what she was doing. So, yeah, not a great friend after all, it seems. But yeah, the whole enemy of humanity thing is very interesting because it seems like it's going for a matter of perspective sort of thing, where, you know, some people see them as the enemy of humanity, they see these guys as the enemy of humanity. So what exactly is going on? Because I don't think they've really given any real details on, you know, the superhero people's enemy, right? Like, I don't think we got many details, just we train our talented elites here to fight against them. That's kind of all I've really got from it, I think. Like, of course, we watched the episode before I watched the next one to make sure I didn't miss anything. But yeah, I don't think they're really given much in the way of specifics. If we have like a drawing, I don't know if that's like a literal what they look like or just like a propaganda poster sort of thing. Because, you know, obviously if Nana's a member of the enemy of humanity, she just looks like a person, like, you know, unless you're implying they're shapeshifters, which is certainly possible. But there's, like I said, there's so much I still don't know. But I'm eager to find out. But, Nana, how could you do this to me? I thought we were friends, I helped you out. Just thought we were going somewhere, I thought we were going to be boyfriend and girlfriend, and she just kills him. It's horrible. That's worse than any of the other bullies did to him. But okay, I went back to see exactly what Sensei says about the enemy, and pretty much the only concrete things we got were that they appeared 50 years ago, and that they're lurking among us. You know, insert meme image here. But yeah, the Among Us thing, I think, is supposed to imply that they can, or just already do, look like us, look like humans, right? So, yeah, if that's the case, then I can definitely understand some paranoia for wondering who's an ally and who's not, and all that. But, like, appearing 50 years ago, like, obviously that means that either they're aliens that showed up on a ship, or they're a man-made thing, or just a result of evolution, I guess. I don't know. I guess it has to be one of those three things, more or less. But, so yeah, we don't know too much, really. So hopefully we learn more. Like I said, Nana's very prominent in the opening. Most likely going to be a very important character going forward. maybe she's a new main character. Like, that would be something. It would explain why she's, like, at the very top of the list of characters on my anime list. Like, she's, like, no, that doesn't necessarily mean anything, but I feel like it does. So I'm going to just assume Nana's our main character going forward. Her name's in the title of the show, for one thing. So, even though they told us Nakajima was the Munou Nana, the talentless Nana, I guess Nana herself could be, because obviously, if she doesn't have superpowers, by definition, she's talentless in that bracket of reality, right? So I guess if that's your criteria, she would be also a talentless Nana. So I guess she really is the talentless Nana, and it was like a double fake out. I don't know, but I guess that would be kind of how it works out. Either way, that's really clever if that is what they're doing here. But it's like how you thought that was a talentless Nana. No, he's dead now. This is the real talentless Nana. Please enjoy her story. So that's cool if that's what it's gonna be. But but yeah, I did like the opening as well. I did like the one shot that kind of shows the two-faced nature of her. I think it even showed her phone that said something about... At some point, a phone in the opening said to kill all human enemies. I think that was her phone, because like I said, she clearly views someone else as the enemy of humanity. Looking forward to learning more about that. But I feel like I've said as much as I can really say about this episode, my thoughts on it without repeating myself too much. So, gonna end it off here. But... just, yeah, the reveal of that she can't actually read minds and she was just good at cold reading. That was a really cool reveal. Got hardcore chills appropriately. But yeah, really good stuff. So, yeah, thank you for watching. And, yeah, hope to see you in the next video. Just be sure to click the like button. Support me on Patreon if you can. And, yeah, bye-bye.